Right, hi guys, thank you for joining me again, and as always, thank you for your continued support. It does mean a lot. This channel is really growing, and I really appreciate all of your continued watching and subscribing and that kind of thing. So I'm going to be talking about an issue with the PIP assessments, and the way that they're planning to do it. On the face of it, you think this is a good idea because there's been a Labour debate about the PIP assessments, and they want to try and speed things up, which on the face of it you think is absolutely fantastic. But the way they're going to do it concerns me a little bit, and I'm going to let you have a listen and have a read, and then you can give me your thoughts down in the comment section as always. So I would normally cut to the video of the article here, but I know there's been some problems with the sound, so I'm just going to show you your screenshots of it so you can see it and have a read of it as well. So basically what they're saying is that the PIP assessment is taking too long, especially for new claimants, so they want to try and speed things up, which on the face of it is fantastic. And so what they're planning to do is take the assessments away from the practitioners, the medical practitioners that have been doing it, or the assessors that have been doing it at the moment, and give more power to job centre chiefs, so that more of these decisions will be made by people at the job centre as opposed to the assessors. Now what they're saying is that this will, if there's enough evidence, and they have stressed this, if there's enough evidence available, they will be able to make the assessments quicker than if it goes through the other process as it used to be before. They're also planning on keeping up the telephone assessments as opposed to face-to-face assessments, again to make it quicker, and they think that this will make them be able to process things a lot faster and help get cases through the system a lot better. Now on the face of it, as I said, that sounds absolutely great. Anything to speed up the process is fantastic. My concern is that the chiefs, or the people they're going to put in charge of this process, might not be able to do a good job. Now I'm not saying that they're bad at their job or anything like that, but what I'm saying is that they may not have the knowledge, even if they're trained. They may not have the knowledge of certain conditions. They may not have the knowledge of certain situations, and my concern is they might make the wrong decision. Because they're not necessarily going to be medically trained. They're not going to be from a medical background, from what I can say. So it looks as though this could be a better process, but I'm wondering whether this will actually lead to more bad decisions in the long run. Now, we've all had issues with the job centre before. The job centre at times has been, very bad for people, and it's like, my concern is that they just might not have enough awareness of individual conditions to be able to make an effective assessment, or they may. It says here if they have enough evidence, but they may not necessarily. Where's the cutoff of having enough evidence? At what point do they say there is enough or there isn't enough evidence? And that again would be my concern, is what that cutoff point would be, because if they need to have a certain amount of knowledge of the situation or of the condition, and they don't, that could impact the decision itself. So these are my concerns that I'm having with it, and it doesn't say when they're going to introduce it. But they are looking at it, and that is an option they are considering. And while, as I said before, I'm quite happy for them to speed up the process, I want them to also to make the decisions better, which I think is the most important thing here. They have to get the decisions right, because otherwise, what's the point? If you don't get the decision right, there's no point having a job centre chief doing it if the rate of bad decisions stays the same or gets worse. That just defeats the object. So anyway, that's the bare bones of it. As I say, I'm going to put in screenshots up on the screen. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about this. Does it concern you that they might be putting this in the hands of the job centre, or do you think it actually will help in terms of getting processing of PIP claimants a lot quicker, and in the long run this actually could be a good thing? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section. And also, if you think this video is going to be of use to someone, do share it with them or show it to them, or whatever it might be, so that I can get these things out to wider people, because that's the point of this channel, to get these sort of things out to as wide audience as possible. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.